This is the story of how the Utah Muslim Civic League began in 2018. In May 2018, Khosrow B. Somnani, an Iranian-American businessman and philanthropist, sent an invitation to prominent Utah Muslims to discuss the formation of a civic organization. Mr. Somnani's goal? To see Muslims engaged in their broader community in both service initiatives and political activities. The Utah Muslim Civic League was organized on July 10, 2018. I'm Avais Ahmed. I'm the chairperson and president of the Utah Muslim Civic League. I was born in Nigeria. I'm ethnically Pakistani, but I've grown up here in Utah for 31 years. There are 60,000 plus Muslims in the Salt Lake Valley. And the very interesting thing is it's an extremely diverse community. There's 120 plus different countries that are represented here. So if you come to a Friday prayer, you'll find people anywhere from Europe to Africa to Asia. Khosrow Somnani, who is an Iranian-American businessman and philanthropist who's been involved in the community for many years, who I've actually known through my dad and my own involvement from the community, he called all the different mosques and the leaders of the community together. And it was really important that he was out of one particular mosque because he had a different kind of credibility and through his work in the last 20 years, he was able to get all those people together. There isn't much interaction between the different groups. They don't have anything that ties them together in terms of an organization. They don't have any communication channels. And sometimes the baggage that they're bringing doesn't allow them to open up and talk to each other. So there needs to be an organization that brings everybody together outside of the mosque environment, away from that baggage, away from a particular ethnicity, to help them engage with the outside community. The first meeting of the Utah Muslim Civic League, when we were thinking about forming it, there was a lot of controversial stuff going on in the news at the time, particularly discussing about Muslims. And I remember at first, the meeting was very much people just pointing fingers and being analysts. But as we talked about the vision of the league, we started to come up with some actionable items and things that we could do as we became civically engaged and participated in the political process. While we are 501c4, we're not just involved in politics. One of the things that we've seen is a lack of community service, a lack of philanthropy from Muslims outside of the Muslim community. In a democracy founded on the principle of equality, with a vibrant tradition of civil rights, we have the power to change things for the better by acting together. Let me tell you about a few of our programs. One of our programs we created was because Muslims are not registered to vote. So we created teams in each of the mosques to go out there and get them registered. So in addition to getting those people registered, we helped the existing voters get to the polls. So we organized rides, we organized people at the different polling stations if people got lost, or helping them with their language. So in addition to the 1,500 new voters, we were able to activate more of the 12 to 15,000 registered voters to vote, which made a big impact in the local elections. Another big issue that we tackled here are refugees and immigrants are really afraid of the legal system. So when they get small petty infractions like tickets or other things, it can lead them to have much bigger problems which prevent them from employment. So we work with the Refugee Justice League, who has over 700 lawyers that can help them when they get into these problems. So we were able to leverage the connections of different members of our community and get a lot more things done, whether it was legal care, whether it's medical care, whether it's internships. We were able to leverage those by communicating and connecting with one another. When we've interacted with our partners, we've discovered many initiatives that we can get involved and make an impact on. And as we've been doing our work, by the compelling nature and what people have seen us accomplish, they're wanting to jump in, take action, and participate in these initiatives. Some of the things that we're really excited about going forward are getting more civically engaged, making an impact in education, giving kids and refugees access to education and programs that they didn't have. And also, we're really excited to take part in some of the community service, including helping with the homeless issue here, including helping with some of the elder folks' homes here, and any other project that doesn't affect just the Muslim community. I feel very grateful to be a part of this initiative, and I strongly encourage, if anyone is considering making a civic league like ours, that it's well worth it. There's going to be issues. It's going to be hard getting everyone involved on the same page with the diverse community we have, but the fruits that we've seen here in Utah, they've been well worth it. So I strongly encourage those of you guys who are watching, if you're sitting on the sidelines and still thinking about this, get off the sidelines. Start in your community, take this model that's been so successful here and implement it in your community.